just got out the welfare office. I don't want to work. I just like to stay home all freaking day, living off the government. The government has to support me.
Many people would love to stay home while having their expenses covered, but reality doesn't work that way for most. Today, we're looking at some of the wildest benefits.
My life is falling apart and I have to get up and fucking go to work. The world is falling apart, but I have to go to work. Right? I'm a black woman in America scared for my life, but I have to get up and go to work. What the fuck? What the fuck? But I gotta go to work. Everything's falling apart. But hey guys, we have to go to work today and pretend like none of this shit is happening. But hey, make the best of it, right? We're gonna make it a good day, right? Have a good day.
For most adults, working is simply part of everyday life. People earn an income to support themselves and pay for the things they need or want. It's a normal responsibility that comes with adulthood.
Eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Able-bodied adults who have no dependents. Now, this is where people can come to enroll in the food stamps program with the Department of Family and Children Services in Cobb County. And about 3,000 Cobb County residents who get those benefits are now under new requirements. We met Kiara Thomas applying for food stamps at the Cobb County DFACS office. She's got a child, but says those who don't have dependents still need help.
I mean, not everybody can work, and it's not that easy to find a job nowadays.
About 6,000 food stamp recipients in Metro Atlanta are now required to find work or get into a job training program after getting the benefit for 3 months. Those affected are adults who have no dependents.
It raises an important question. If someone is fully capable of working and has no major barriers to employment, why rely on public assistance instead of earning an income? Those resources are intended to support people who genuinely cannot work and need the help most.
Talking about my food stamps will be cut November 1st. I need my fucking food stamps. I've been having my fucking food stamps my whole fucking life. Since I was 18 years old. Over 10 years. That's how I feed me and my kids. My 4 childs. I don't have shit. I'm used to the system. I don't have shit. I'm immune to the system. I need my fucking food stamps. Without my food stamps, I don't know how I'm gonna live. How I'm gonna provide. Is the food shelters closed too? Fuck, I don't know what to do. So you telling me, starting next month, I'm not getting my food stamps. My $568.20.
Unfortunately, there's not much that employee can do in this situation. If those benefits are no longer available, she'll likely need to find another source of income to make up the difference.
My husband, me, our baby daughter. Okay, we're all on Medicaid. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the birth control in my arm that I have. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the antidepressants that I have at no cost to me. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to go to therapy to continue to be the mom I am to the 3 kids and 2 separate houses that I have to do. Without Medicaid, my daughter wouldn't be able to go and get her vaccines and go and get all of the things that she needs as an 18-month-old baby. Without Medicaid, my husband wouldn't be able to go and get the medications that he needs and the treatment that he needs for his disability. Without Medicaid, not a single person in my house would have health care. We are low income. Our only income is my husband's SSI. We're on food stamps. We use food pantries. Okay? Without Medicaid, we would never be healthy. And for us, it's not even like body, it's all mental. For my husband, for me, and then we have a baby who needs Medicaid for vaccines, who needs Medicaid for, I already have 2 children who are diagnosed with autism. So what if she ends up getting diagnosed with autism? We need Medicaid. We need Medicaid. And if you live in America, everybody deserves free healthcare. That's it.
I can't, bro. Honestly, I can't. It is so much wrong with this. I can probably talk for the next 30 minutes on what's wrong, how we need to solve for it. But the first question that I have is, I don't believe that people that are in this situation that's not actually contributing to society, I don't believe that they deserve to have a vote that counts as much as my vote. As a person that pours into society, as a person that, in my opinion, is overtaxed, is burdened with being overtaxed. And one of my biggest problems is how much I am giving over to the federal government in order to make sure that these people, and I work so hard, I work my butt off. And there are so many Americans, regardless of what your socioeconomic status is, that you grind and you hustle. And you have a person that is feeling entitled and believes that her children or her child that she chose to have deserves to be taken care of by us, the taxpayers, and the federal government, and that's our shoulder to bear. Won't cut the calories, won't get themselves together, won't go to work. And what makes them think that they should have had children when only income that they have was
His point is that programs like Medicaid and Medicare are funded through taxpayer contributions. People who work and pay taxes help support these public programs, making them possible for those who qualify and rely on them. All right, so not only was that an insane crash out, but now you have committed multiple crimes and are going to be on the hook for that. So, was it really worth it just because you didn't get your EBT money?
Activists spilling onto the street in Midtown as they protested. The city will end its controversial debit card program for migrants. Under the pilot program, migrants staying in city-funded hotels receive these cards to buy their own food and other necessities.
Illegal migrants in New York are now protesting after the city decided to end their free food stamp debit card program. The program gave migrant families $350 a week for food and supplies. This situation in New York has garnered controversy from commenters online. Commenters claimed that the $350 a week that was given to migrant families should have gone to homeless veterans and that federal funding should be ended for all cities housing migrants. But what do you think about the situation? Do you agree with the commenters about migrants? Comment your opinion.
Receiving $350 a week is significant support, rather than protesting after receiving that assistance. A more practical approach will be focusing on finding stable employment and becoming financially independent.
We're on food stamps. JD Vance and his whole entire family were on food stamps, and that man has gone on to become the vice president of the United States. Because working class families like myself and like you, we pay taxes so JD Vance and his mama and his family, they could eat. They grew up in the service. They grew up in the system. Sure did. So the audacity of the very people who got those benefits and lived off of them and strived off of them end up taking them away from people. That's some shit. So yeah, JD's mama.
While there can be differing opinions on the issue, it's important to remember that programs like SNAP and EBT exist to support people facing genuine financial hardship or those who are unable to work. Unfortunately, when a small number of individuals misuse these benefits, it can damage public trust and create unfair perceptions about those who truly depend on the assistance.
The U.S. just voted against food as a human right in 2025. Not 1825, not 1925, in 2025, okay? They out here preaching freedom and democracy while telling the world that basic survival is optional. What the fuck is really going on? Nah, that's not right. And you can't call yourself the land of the free if you out here denying people food. Where they do that at? Like, y'all have money for bombs and billionaires and fucking bailouts, but not for basic dignity? I'm not understanding.
The point isn't that food is optional. Rather, the expectation is that people who are able to work should earn an income and cover their own expenses whenever possible, while assistance remains available for those who genuinely need it.
So, the welfare fraud department of my county just left my house. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? I get a knock at my door, I open the door, and of course there's 3 people in, you know, nice work clothes, whatever. I thought it was CPS. Okay, big surprise there. No. It's the welfare fraud department. I didn't even know there was a welfare fraud department. Okay, so with everything that I have going on with my food stamps and everything, they are going to be tracking every single paper trail that I have had attached to my name for the last 10 years. They are going to be digging up everything. I am possibly facing criminal charges for this. This is not just something where they take your food stamps, you know, for a couple weeks or no. This is actually criminal. So
Her reaction alone raises questions about the situation. If someone is publicly boasting about misusing public assistance, it's not surprising that it could attract scrutiny and potential consequences.
So for the state of Texas, in order to qualify for food stamps, it says you have to gross less than $3,644 a month. I gross less than that, but I gross barely less than that. We average about a $3,550 to a $3,600 gross, okay? Yes, close, I know, but it's still below. However, food stamps doesn't look at just your months. No. They take an average of your 2 months pay stubs that you send them, take that average and times it by 2.17, and that number is what they go by. So when they do that to us, it says we gross on an average month $3,900. I have proof of that, but because 2 months out of the year my husband gets an extra check, we don't qualify because he's paid bi-weekly, even though I qualify 10 out of 12 months of the year.
While the situation may be difficult for her, it appears she's focused on finding ways to maximize the benefits available to her rather than pursuing other options. At the same time, many people facing greater financial hardship may have a stronger need for public assistance and limited alternatives.
And I ended up having to pay $50 out of pocket. So I'm telling her like that I have to call the food stamp people and tell them that they're not giving me enough money. So she asked me how much are they giving me. I said $500. And she gonna hang up on me talking about they ain't giving you shit else because you got an infant. I don't care if I have an infant. $500 is not enough. I'm running out of food stamps within 2 weeks of me getting it. $500 is not enough. They have to go up because the cost of food has went up. The cost of groceries has went up. So sis gonna hang up on me like, girl, you know I call you for everything. Don't do that to me like that. They need to give me at least $1,000.
Her reaction comes across as highly dissatisfied despite the assistance she's already receiving. Rather than acknowledging the support available, the focus remains on what she believes she's missing. And trust me, the final clip is even more surprising.
I just feel the need to make a video on this. I just got this in the mail. I applied for food stamps because I literally can't live. I can't. My rent is so high. I work 35 hours a week and I'm part-time. I mean, I go to school, yeah. So I go to school and I work and I'm about to apply for this other job so that I'm working every day just so I can afford to live. I applied for food stamps. I get the fucking card and this is what it says. Approved. The first month you will receive $0 in NJ SNAP benefits, which covers the period 7/31/25 to 7/31/25. After that, you will receive $23 in SNAP benefits for each month until your certification period ends. $23? What am I supposed to buy with that? What am I supposed to buy with that? You can't even buy like 2 things of fruit for $23 nowadays. You can't even buy eggs and like 2 loaves of bread for $23 nowadays. I'm just like in awe right now, and not in a good way, because they sent me this card and they sent $23 on it. $23. The fuck am I supposed to do with $23? It's like, oh yeah, like here's your food stamps. Go buy stuff. $23? Are you kidding me? That just really pissed me off, because I got really happy because I haven't heard back from the office. I didn't know if I was approved or not. I open it, I get the card, I'm like calling them, I'm like really excited, hoping I have like at least $150 for a month worth of groceries, because I literally can't afford it. I'm literally fuming right now. And they give me $23 a month. I might as well just cut this shit in half and not use it. Like, what the actual shit is that? $23.
It's surprising that her first response was to post about it online. If her benefits have been reduced to $25, it may indicate that her income no longer qualifies her for higher assistance. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which moment stood out the most. I'll see you in the next video.